Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Working Trader, where we look at the Euro USD and GBPUSD and come up with trading ideas for the day if there are any. So let's jump right into Forex Factory and have a look at the news. So today we are expecting, there's high impact news where we have Fed Chair Powell speaking. This will be at 3:30 UK time. So other than that, we don't have any other high impact news. So let's look at the charts and see what we can look to see today and what happened on Friday. Okay, so price has been in this downtrend, okay, phase. All right, we had a break of structure right there, mitigated this area of demand. We had a reaction to the supply, and now price is continuing with that downtrend from that supply. And then on Friday, Friday was a bearish day as well. Okay, so price continued to push lower. And then for the Euro USD, the swing on the daily is still bullish. So this makes it that we are in a pullback phase on the daily. We have mitigated this area of demand. Price reacted once, twice at a deeper reaction, and now prices come deeper, and we may see price maybe taking out these lows. Maybe we expect to see a reaction to the upside, or eventually completely eliminating this area of demand before maybe coming down to mitigate this extreme. So looking at the 4-hour on the Euro USD, so we'll go for H. So looking at the 4-hour, this is what we have, and this is the current range that that price is in. So this is the current range. So this is our leg down, this is our high, this is our low. So we had break structure, bearish, internal, and break of structure, bearish swing. And then internal to this range, price has been bullish. We mitigated the extreme, and then we've been reacting, coming down from there. So expectation would be that if this low is broken, okay, then that means we have full alignment where we have the swing, which is bearish, and after this low is broken with the candle close, then we have internal switching bearish again. And when internal is bearish, then that means we have our swing and our internal fully aligned, fully bearish. So that means it's all systems go. Maybe targeting this week internal low on that we have here. So right now I'll probably just be waiting for this low to be taken. All right, so obviously if it's taken, then on an intraday perspective we may have a bit of a reaction, so we could look for short-term longs, but overall we are bearish and looking to target this week 4-hour low. So let's look at the 15-minute. So on 15-minute, okay, so 15-minute, this is our same range on the 4-hour as seen on the 15-minute, and then internally 15-minute has been bullish. Okay, switching bullish, switching bearish, switching bullish, switching bearish, and then we had this week internal high. This was our last area that's still being respected. So internal on the 15-minute is bullish, and then our swing is bearish. So we are still so we have our swing which is bearish, our internal which is bullish. So looking for shorts would be counter internal but pro swing. Okay, but we are expecting the swing to continue or to have more power over the internal because price has come up to the extreme, okay, mitigated, and has been reacting, coming back down. Okay, so looking at the details, and that's our high of the internal range, that's our low of the internal range, and then within that internal range price has been coming down. Okay, price has been coming down, so we have mitigated the extreme of the internal range. We had a bit of a reaction, okay, but this is the last high which broke this low, okay, to make this low. And I am expecting full alignment, okay, so the expectation is that this is going to go, this is going to be eliminated, and then we'll look to go short. Okay, so all right, so this is what I have. So this is my low, this is my high, and this is my current lower low. So we broke this low. Okay, so that's my, all of this is my sub internal. Okay, all of this is my sub internal. Okay, so looking at details, what can we expect? So this is my high. Okay, this is my high. It's an imbalance, so we do have a little bit of an imbalance right there. Okay, but also we have this high right there. So I'm just going to cover this area. So if price comes back up into these areas, then we're looking for shorts. Okay, is that a valid area? It is, because it swept right there. Alright, so we had a sweep and then went on to make a low, and then this is the decisional, this one. Okay, and the decisional has been eliminated. Okay, so as you can see, price has traded above our decisional. Okay, so that is failed. Okay, so that's no longer of interest. Okay, so after breakout structure, we do expect a pullback. So this is the pullback, and then let's see within that range, price has mitigated equilibrium, and there's still room for price to push up to the top. So this will be my expectation for today, for price to come up, mitigate this, and then look for shorts. Okay, so shorts is the way to go right now. High probability, targeting this low, targeting this zone as well. So once price mitigates this area, maybe after sweeping this, then could be looking for shorts, and those should be high probability shorts. Okay, so that's the trade idea for the Euro USD. And then looking at the pound, let's come back up to the 4-hour. So looking at the 4-hour, this is our range still being respected. Okay, and then this is our trend line, which I was expecting to be liquidated. And as you can see, price is really pushing. Okay, and then this demand has failed. So looking at details on the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, this is what we have. So from the 4-hour, this is the same range. Okay, from the 4-hour, this is the same range. Boom, boom. Okay, and then price did come in, mitigate the extreme, and then since then the price has been tanking. So the expectation now is price will continue until we eliminate all of this resting liquidity down here. Okay, so looking at the details today, so I'm just gonna okay, so this area of liquidity is the one that's been taken, and then price has been reacting. Price has reacted, and then this demand was eliminated. Okay, so is so if you recall from Friday's video, okay, we're expecting this to be taken. Okay, I was saying that I would want this to be liquidated, but probably look for longs once price mitigates this demand. And as you can see, price came in, tapped in, and then had a strong reaction to the top. So you would have gotten your 3-to-1 reward to risk, and that would have been a good trade. Okay, all right, so looking at today, so this has done its job and has been eliminated. So this is the range that we're in right now. Okay, this is the high, this is the low. Okay, we had a break right there. So expectation is price to come back to these areas up there. So so this is my extreme. Okay, we do have a very large imbalance. Okay, we do have a very large imbalance right there. Now will price come in and fill all of that? We don't know. Okay, we do have a level of fractal structure right there. Okay, so what could happen is, let's see, our premium discount. All right, so price hasn't mitigated our equilibrium as of yet. Okay, price has not mitigated equilibrium. And then I do have this high. So what I'm gonna be expecting is for this high to be liquidated, okay, to be swept, and then if this high is swept, then I can start to consider looking for shorts. Okay, then I can start considering looking for shorts. So anyway, up here, once price gives a confirmation, okay, so right now expectation is that price will continue, sweep this high, and then anywhere in here it could come up all the way up to there, or anywhere within this region. Okay, if it gives confirmation, lower time frame, then I can start looking for shorts, targeting this low and all of this liquidity that we have resting at the bottom. Okay, so pretty much shorts are the way to go. That's high probability at the moment. Okay, so those are my trade ideas for the day. So please, if you find value in this material, don't forget to like and to subscribe, and to let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, have a good day, and Working Trader out.